Today's video is how to mount elastic file share systems on EC2's instance and also add the mount automatically. EFS is Amazon's serverless elastic file systems. EFS could be mounted to multiple instances, and then this file could be shared by all those instances. It's very suitable to WordPress website. As we know, WordPress is a content management system. Its content are separate from the structure layout. And WordPress is written in PHP. In this reference architect, we can place WordPress PHP file in Elastic File Share. Then those files could be shared by all those instances. And the dynamic content, such as post and page, etc., could be saved on the database. Those static content, such as image, video, could be stored in S3 bucket. So today we are going to talk about how to mount EFS to multiple instances, then it could be shared everywhere. So let's go into AWS console page and EC2. We are going to create two instances. Launch instance. I'm going to say this is EC1 and then Amazon Linux 2. We have done this many times already. Create new key pair. I'm going to name it EC. And I'm going to name this security crew EC HG. And go down. HTTP and HTTPS. And also because we have set up EC2 instance so many times now, and then most of the time I need to install Apache web server. So I can put the script of setting up Apache web server into the user data. So I'm going to set up a AMI. Then next time, every time I need to set up an instance using Apache web server, I can just install that AMI and will save me a lot of time. So this time I'm going to set up a template. So user data, I'm going to input the script of setting up Apache web server. Of course, every time I will need to update the system, and then I'm going to install Apache web server. Then start Apache and enable SYSTL, enable Apache. Okay, so that's the user data I'm going to use. Make sure it's correct. Then launch instance. After the instance is created, the instance is running and ready, we are going to create our own image. AMI, create image. Image name, I'm going to name it my web server. My own AMI. And then create image. And then creating the AMI from instance, check the AMS data is available before deleting the instance. Okay, let's check the AMI's data. Refresh. This data is pending. We just wait a little bit. It might take a little bit long time to create your own AMI. We need to wait until the AMI is ready before we create another instance based on this AMI. Now the AMI's data is available. We are going to create an instance using our own AMI. Launch instance. I have named this instance EC2. My AMIs. So I'm going to use my web server, the AMI we just created. Keep here, I'm going to use the same EC. Security group, we just use the same as well. And then launch instance. Okay, now we have two instances. I'm going to mount EFS to these two instances. Then the file in this EFS could be shared by all these instances. First, we are going to set up security group for the elastic file systems. I'm going to reference this tutorial, creating security groups for Amazon Elastic File Share systems. We are going to create two security rules. One is SSH, in case you want to use PuTTY to make connection. And the second one is NFS, allowing traffic from the EC2 instance security group. Let's go back to our AWS console page and security group. I'm going to create a new security group. I'm going to name it EFS. Description, Elastic File Share. Inbound rule. The first one is SSH. Is it everywhere? Let me see. Yeah, everywhere. And then the NFS. That will be the security group of the EC2 instance. That will be this one, ECSG. Create security group. Was created successfully. Now let's go to EFS. We are going to create 5 systems. I'm going to name it WordPress. Whatever. Standard, customize, enable auto. I don't need this. I'm just testing. Go down, go down. Next. And then here, let's take a look. Where is my instance? I'm going to check which availability zone my instance. There are two. That's not good. Okay, they are both in Central 1B. I'm going to create another one. I'm going to name it EC3. And then I'm going to choose my own AMI. Keep here, EC. And then in the sublet, I'm going to choose one. That one is 1B. I'm going to choose 1A. 1A availability zone. Secret group, EC. Go down, go down. I want the instance to be in different availability zones, so I go back and create another one for myself. Now we have 3 instances. Let's go to EFS 1 and B. Create 5 systems and WordPress. Customize. And then next. A, B. I just need A and B. we are going to use the secret group of EFS. EFS. And then another one is EFS. Then next, A and B. Okay, good. A and B, and then create. It's creating. Success. I'm going to reference to Amazon online document. The first one will be mount the file systems on the EC2 instance and test. So that will be first, you need to install the NFS client on your EC2 instance. I'm going to log in to EC2 instance. Either one is good. I'm going to log in one of the instance first, maybe EC2 3, and then connect. And remember, in our user data, I already went the script to do the update. So now the system is already updated. So it said no package marked for update is already updated. It's not necessary to run this command because here it mentioned that if you choose the Amazon Linux AMI when launching your instance, you don't need to install this NFS utils because it's already included. And then here it said make a directory, EFS mount point. But as we remember, our Apache document root is /www/html. So that will be the Apache document root. And then that also will be the WordPress PHP file will be saved. So it's not necessary for us to create a separate different directory for the mount point. We are going to just use this one as our mount point. And then we mount the Amazon EFS file systems. Copy this one and then paste. Then we need to update. First, update the mount target DNS. The mount target DNS will be your file system ID, this one. So we copy DNS name, come back here, and then paste. And then we mentioned already, the EFS mount point will be var www.html. So enter. Oh, I need to remove. So it's running now. If there's no error message, that means the EFS has been successfully mounted to this instance. We can take a look and check time. How? FT. Then we can see that this directory, and then this EFS has been successfully mounted to this instance. So that's one is done. And then next, we are going to do the other one. We have 3 instances. And then EC2 1, connect. So will be the same. And we have 3 instances, but I'm going to just do 2. If you prefer, you can just continue to use the same approach to mount EFS to the instance. And then this one, I need to go back to find the EFS. DNS, it's this one. And then copy and paste the EFS DNS name there. And then the mount point will be the Apache document root. That will be the folder you are going to save your PHP file. So we take a look and check this data. So we can see now it's corrected, mounted to this instance. We are going to see how this instance share the same file. Let's say in this instance, I'm going to create a document. Go to the share folder. Let's say I am what's that? EC1? EC1. I am EC1. Hello. And then Control X, Y, Z. And then this one will be EC3. And then I will take a look. CD. Sometimes we need to refresh. And then go. Now we are able to see the file. Let's open. And we can see this is the same file which is saved by EC1. So I'm now in EC3. Okay, let's say I'm going to type something back. I am EC3. That's it. Then when we go back to EC1, now we can see this file is the same file shared by these two instances. So that's how you mount EFS to multiple instances. Next, we are going to take a look at this one, using NFS to automatically mount EFS file system. So what I mean is, beside mounting EFS file system to the instance, we also need to add the permanent mount. As we know, in a high available distributed systems, the instance might be stopped and reboot again. If you don't add the permanent mount to the instance, when this instance reboot, the mount will be lost. Here, it tells you how to do it. Open this file in an editor and then copy and paste this line to the file. That's what we are going to do. We are going to sudo, what's the line again? This, paste, nano, and then open this file and copy and paste here. Again, we need to change the mount point and mount target DNS. So we know this mount target DNS is the file system name. DNS name, copy, paste. And the mount point, we all know that now, is the Apache document root for our WordPress website. So that's it. Control X, Y, Z. So Let's take a look and try. So this instance is EC3. So let's say I'm going to reboot this instance. So even though I reboot the instance, because we added the mount permanently, and then, okay, now it's frozen because I rebooted. When we go to check the EFS data, we can see even though the instance has failed to connect your instance, we were able to connect your instance, make sure that your instance network are configured. But we go too fast, it's still in the rebooting state. Okay, let's go back. And then, but it said successfully rebooted already. Okay, let's take a look at the status check. The status check is not in red. And then probably we went too fast. Let's do it again. We will connect from here. I'm going to close, connect from here. Connect again. Yeah, we went too fast. DT and then, no, DF. DF and dash T and then picture. And then we check that this folder and this EFS still mount to this instance. So that means even though we rebooted the system, because we changed the NFS automatically mount EFS file system.